That was pretty bad, wasn't it? I mean, the defense was just terrible, but the Jets' offense was just fantastic. I mean, there just can't be any silver lining to this. Yes there is. What's that? I have Shifley in fantasy. I'm massively disappointed in you. Hey, those points matter and you know it. Hello guys, welcome back to DSFR. Today, I'm going to be talking about Game 13, Stars vs. Jets, the 5-2 thumping of the Dallas Stars. But let's get right into it. Now, before the game, Sagan has to do his annual rock, paper, scissors game with Mark Shifley. I don't know if he should do it as much, or I don't know if he should keep doing it, just because the Stars keep losing to the Jets, but who knows? I mean, maybe it's the curse of the rock, paper, scissors that just leads the Stars to do every time that Sagan does rock, paper, scissors with Shifley. I don't know, but they seem to lose a lot of the Jets lately, and maybe that's doing rock, paper, scissors. But let's get into the actual game, shall we? First couple of minutes, line up for an open net, and he misses it. That's just great, isn't it? Now, early in this first period, I say very early because, and the first period wasn't that pretty. Early, Bishop was decent. I felt like he was good. I say early, not lately. Now, for the first 10 minutes, the Stars don't even have a shot on net. And they finally get one. I think it was Fax that got like a weak shot off, like at like the 9-minute mark or something like that. It was stupid how they couldn't even get a net shot on net for the first 10. That just shows how weak they were offensively in the first 10. They just couldn't get anything going. The Jets were really good blocking shots today as well. They were really good on that department. And then Dickinson in his first game of the season and he takes up a penalty. That's just great. Now, Wheeler looking to shoot, doesn't, and then he passes right through the slot to Shifley, who is a wide open shot. One times it, and it goes in 1-0 Jets. Hey, fantasy points. Once again, there's always a silver lining to everything. Winnipeg with 4-on-2 rushing into the offensive zone, but Bishop stones him, goes back on his side, and then keeps making the save. He stops it, and we are still at 1-0. Now Lundell has a great chance to clear the puck after there's lots of pressure by the Jets. He doesn't. He just kind of weakly gets off of his skate. He doesn't let go, or doesn't get the puck out. It's right to Laine. He gets a lot of room, and then he snipes it. 2-0 Jets. And what a goal by Laine. And he was on a little bit of a slump here in these past couple of games, and looks like he's finally gotten in form. Now Jamil Smith, the ace in the hole, after the goal decides he wants to fight Lemieux. Just like a random fight out of nowhere. I think there was a penalty there, and he was just angry about it. But I like to see fights, and we've had quite a few in this game, and it was a really just tough and chippy game for just both teams, besides like just the hat tricks and stuff like that. But it was like a lot of this game, there was just huge segments of just fighting, of just grindiness. But then there'd be this tiny sliver of a couple of minutes there where it's just like exploding offense. And sometimes it makes for a good game. Like tonight, I really enjoyed this game. It was really fun. But sometimes it doesn't. But today, this game, it really worked out, and I felt like this game was fantastic to watch. But man, does this defense get roasted like a hot knife through butter. Myers, from the point, takes a slap shot. It goes off somebody in front, somebody's leg, and right off the post, and in 3-0 Jets. Putting the salt on the wound. Just put it on. Just more. Put it on some more. How about that? That would be great, right? But hey, we still have this offense. After the face-off win, Reginald shoots off of Hellebuck's pad. It goes right to him again. He shoots perfectly on the rebound, on his backhand, snipes it. 1-3 Jets. We're back in this game. But then a few minutes later, Radulov was blatantly tripped, but no call. Honestly, in this game, it felt like 1 minute the ref would be favoring the Stars like crazy, then 1 minute the other, the refs would be favoring the Jets like crazy. It was dumb. Sometimes you have a penalty like the tripping call on Radulov that was just blatantly there, and then you have things like the goalie interference call, which I don't know. I still don't really know what that was. I mean, it might have been goalie interference because if it was a stick, we'll get into that later. But then on that shift, Ben gets feisty with Dustin Byfuglien. He decides to fight. He's roughing him up after I think he hit somebody on the boards, and then Ben decides to fight him. Nobody really won that fight. It was kind of just even all the whole way through, but it was very fun to watch for both sides of the fan bases. That was a really fun fight to watch. Now, Brandon Lemieux going close to the net as Bishop makes a save. He decides to push his blocker onto him as he gets roughed up in the face. That was hilarious. Somehow it was a 4-on-4. Probably should have been a power play for the Jets. But, man, that was ridiculously funny. Like, my reaction for that was, like, you just got, like, absolutely right, man. Like, that was hilarious. Like, Bishop ain't just gonna allow everybody to go around him. He's going to step up for himself. Now, Sagan right after 4-on-4. Oh! Just off the post. And at this point in the game, I think the game's not on our side. We're probably going to lose this one. Sagan, who knows if he got that shot on, what would have happened in this game. This game would have been tied because we know something comes up. But, man, that was a tough break, as tough as it gets, really. Now, Tim scores off a beauty, 4-1 Jets, but goalie interference? Now, I really don't know what to think of goalie interference at this point. It's just so inconsistent. I have no idea what it is. I think it was interference. I mean, the stick was kind of pushed off, but I don't know if... I'm pretty sure Bishop could have made that save, even if he got pushed by the stick. I don't know, it's a savable play. But great shot by Tanev, but it gets overturned as goalie interference. Now, Janmark and Spezza going up in the zone. Spezza blocking the defender as a shield for the goalie, and Janmark snipes it. A little bit of a weak goal from Hillbuck, but you can see the reasons why he was shielded by the defenseman as he was guarded. But great shot by Janmark, and it's 3-2 Stars all of a sudden. At this point, I have full faith that the Stars come back, and it ended up happening. But I felt like the momentum was so much in the favor of the Stars, it was crazy. They just couldn't get anything really done at that point. They were really just kind of giving up at that point, and it kind of sucked. Now, very much of a ball buster early in the period. Scheifele, right in front of the net, it gets tossed up in the air like something like Free Willy up there. It's like just floating up in the air. It comes down, bounces into the net, and nobody even pushed it in. Nobody even had the skate interfere with it. It was just up in the air. Nobody even touched it. It dropped down and slid into the net. And Bishop never saw it because he doesn't. Goalie masks aren't really that well for seeing stuff all the way up there, but they aren't conditioned to seeing that. He doesn't see it. Patterson is trying to fight Scheifele, thinking that he'll deflect it as the puck just skips into the net, and that's probably the weakest goal that they've allowed this season. But I can't blame anybody for that. Maybe Patterson, but he was doing his job. But probably the most unluckiest bounce you could get anytime, anywhere, man. That was ridiculous. And then we do absolutely jack squat in the last 10 or so minutes. We did barely anything. We weren't able to get any chances, really. Really just boring hockey. Not boring hockey, but we just couldn't get anything going after that. That was just a team downer for that. Nobody really had the energy after that, and it just put the whole team down, and it just sealed the game, really. And then, to make things worse, Scheifele with the hat trick, with the empty netter. But hey, fantasy points, I mean, silver lining for everything. The final is 2-5, the Jets. The Stars are 7-6-0 now, and it doesn't look very good. I think they're 4th in the division, tied with Colorado still. And the Jets are, with a good record there, 7-3-2. They're looking pretty good right now, and it's a good time to be a Jets fan, definitely. But Jets fans, you're welcome for a good game. That was just a great game for your offense. The defense was good, and the goaltending was pretty decent as well. You guys had everything clicking, and the Stars had their chances, but some unlucky bounces here and there, and it just went towards the Jets' way. But that's what we have for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like. If you guys really did enjoy, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.